His last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Cueto sets his sights. Here it is on 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants nothing. Brandon Belt will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4.
Leading off
Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Cueto gets the sign. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count. Here's Javier Baez.
as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Ball one. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Kyle Schwarber heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Leading out for the Cubs, right
Andrew
fielder,
McCutchen
Andrew
will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
To short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Chris Bryant will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. When your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but You know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Longo to first. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Well, this game can certainly humble you at times. I mean, he makes an A-plus play just to get a glove on the ball, but that throw completely misses its mark. So for all his efforts, he'll wind up getting hit with an error. Unfair.
Javier Baez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
And you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Addison Russell strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Buster Posey will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Buster Posey.
On his way to pitch number 75. Ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Baez, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman
Evan Longoria will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Lester gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 2-0 on the way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
This guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for two bases.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, that's swung on and hit in the air. McCutcheon is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alomar sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for San Francisco. Score remains tied 1-1. Kyle Schwarber will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Andrew Suarez is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. John Lester takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Mark Melanson will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Mark Melanson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Chris Shaw will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Chris Shaw.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, A.J. Pollock. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. High drive. Left field. Out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
For the Cubs,
C.J. Edwards.
number 6.
Will get the ball looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop, number 35.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to... Will Smith is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Chris Bryant will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Brandon Belt stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen on the move. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Austin Slater will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Alomar on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Tommy La Stella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2.
Tony Watson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Tony Watson.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Way outside. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach him. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Wilson Contreras steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. Two hitters, two strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now. As the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Scorched to third. From his knees. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player of the game?
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ball game.